Chickies! They're all kind of eating right now. So my day is I get up reluctantly and I take care of my farm. I do all the morning feeding, and then I have my breakfast, and then I start my stream around 11 a.m. I stream for a couple hours until it's time for the evening feeding on the farm, and then I do that. And then when I'm done with that, I have my dinner, and then depending on the time or whatever else is going on, I try and do an evening stream. So I've been diagnosed with Lyme, Rocky Mountain spotted fever, brucellosis, and also parvo. And these are tick-borne illnesses or animal-borne illnesses, zoonotic diseases. The ways that this has affected me, I've become very lethargic. I've had severe joint and muscle pains, and just every day for no rhyme or reason. And sometimes my biggest problem is memory loss and fog. I was probably diagnosed with Lyme disease, I want to say maybe like 14. And it wasn't until later on when I was at my job, my previous job, that I actually started forgetting how to do my job. At that time, I also discovered Twitch, and I was like, well, let me try this. Maybe this will be my calling, I don't know. So I wanted to try and make Twitch my job. And the thing was that I didn't really know Twitch at the time. I just kind of jumped in without really knowing much. But I wanted to try and make it work because I knew that I wasn't going to have a job, so I wanted to try and make Twitch my job. So many people want to watch Diablo II. This is one thing I still don't know to this day of what secret sauce is in Diablo II. I was just completely hooked. I don't know what it was. I was playing it like when I was like 11 or 12, and it was just the most amazing game ever, and I still play it to this day, and I don't know what they put in that game. It's magic. Sometimes, even playing for over 15 years, you don't find all the items. I just recently, after so many years, found one of the most rare items, which is a Zod rune, in the game, and I'm like, I have never found this before, so it has this sense of like wonder and accomplishment like every single time you play. Oh my god. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in Diablo right now. I started streaming on Twitch on February 2014, so it was very, very difficult to try and get discovered at that time. It wasn't until when I told myself, you know, if I don't get partnered in 2 years, I'm going to look for a different job because obviously it's not working out. And I just wanted to do my own thing and see how hard I can push to try and be somebody different there, because at the time, I never saw that anyone was streaming classic games or old school games. Twitch has opened up so much for people who have, say, either disabilities or social anxiety, depression, because you're able to connect to so many people, and you don't realize it, but you make a difference. You really do. So thankfully, there is Twitch that can help people like me or other people that have issues with, say, social anxiety, which I was never going to be in front of a camera, and I had no idea. I was very nervous the first time I went in front of the camera. So Twitch has definitely helped with my social anxiety and so many other things. A lot of people have come to me about depression, and they would talk to me about private things, and they said that my streams have really helped get them through things, and that makes me feel really great. And that was another reason why I knew I could not stop streaming. Even if it was for a handful of people. Like, I definitely made a difference in some people's lives. This is my goat Kane. Bet you can't guess where I got the name from. There was one big push that happened, especially that I think helped with partnership. I had a clip go viral. I think there's about 90,000 views on it now. At the time, I had a donation incentive, show cleavage for $5. Free cleavage on the 5. Time to whip it out. So that kind of blew up, and I had a lot of people coming in for cleavage, and so I happily obliged to that. I've kind of formed a community with people that very down to earth and really don't take shit. So it's kind of a little bit of an elitist community because it's people that don't really like League of Legends, people that don't like Hearthstone or any of the newer games, and they want to see the old stuff because that's what they felt was good at the time. And that's what I felt was good at the time. I actually write my subs in Dragon's Blood ink with a homemade quill that I made, so in a book. Your name might go here. And I remember all the people that would say, like, you know, I would have a bad day and I was like, I don't know about streaming anymore. And like, please, like, there would be like the one or two people like, please don't stop. Like, you're like the only reason I come to Twitch. Like, thank you. And I'm like, I can't leave that. I can't leave that behind. So I just kept going, and then almost 3.5 to 4 years later, I finally got partnered, and I feel like I finally accomplished what my goal was, even though it took way longer than I expected. And I'm happy with that now, and I'm okay with that.